Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a real simple UI scroll view. In your application, open up Xcode, create a project. I'm sure you've done this a million times. View-based application. Name it. Excuse me. My scroll view. Open up my classes, my resources, start in my .h file, and I'm going to create a couple of outlets. First outlet will be our UI scroll view, and we'll name it scroll view. The next one will be our UI view, and this is the view that's inside scroll view. We'll name it scroll view 1. Then we want to make these a property. Just as such. We made two outlets, made them a property, included the names, what we called them, and Command S, save it. In your view controller .m, we want to synthesize these two items, and we can just use what we named them. Just use the name. Just like such. Deallocate, scroll view, release, view 1, release. Two more lines of code, and it'll be, and it's all we need. We'll uncomment the view did load. 2 lines of code. First, we're going to set the size of the scroll view. Scroll view.content size equals CG size make, and we'll make it 250 by 500. And then we want to set the scroll view to to add our subview, which is view 1. And that's it. That is all the code. Command S, open our nib file. And change the color. I'm going to change it to green. Alright, first thing we want to do is grab our scroll view from our library objects, put it into the window. Now we set the size to 250 by 500, so in here you want to ensure that this is 250. However, on the height, our scroll view is 500. But whatever you set this to, it doesn't matter. We can set it to 175 if we'd like. And this doesn't affect the code that we wrote earlier, the 250 by 500 code. So we want to click, drag it to the scroll view, Click on scroll view. Now we want to add our view. View 1. We named it view 1. We're going to add it here. The only thing we want to do here is ensure that it's the same size as our scroll view, so 250 by 500, and we'll press enter. Want to hook it up just like we did our scroll view. Control click, drag it to the view, choose view 1, and that's it. It's done. So let's just we'll drag a couple labels in here. Name this one scroll down, just like that, and we'll drag another label in here. And this is where if you don't keep it in this label, you'll attach it to this label. So I'd always open these up, and here's our view 1, and we're going to grab a hold of it. We're going to move it. That label's going to get caught. Move our label. It would have been smart for me to scroll to the bottom of the view before I put that label in there. And we'll name this bottom. And that's it. Interface builder. Quit interface builder. It will ask you to save. Click enter. And I'm going to show you I made a mistake. And I'm going to explain to you what happened. We're going to build and run. There should be no errors. But the view is going to show up how I left it, which is at the bottom. I still got a lot of scroll view in there, but I got all my view is up here beyond the top. So let's quit the simulator. Open up our nib file again. And we're just going to grab a hold of our view and place it back where it needs to be, which is back to the starting point, just like such. Now when we quit it and save it and Command R, run it, it'll be where it should be, just like that. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next one we'll put some buttons in this scroll view and link them to another page or another view. And thanks for watching.